tunnel of secrets uncovered. Every night before bed, the Halverson family went through the same ritual. Ellie, their 8-year-old daughter, would plead with her parents to check under her bed for monsters. Her father would kneel, flashlight in hand, and sweep the beam across the dusty wooden floor, always finding nothing but the stuffed rabbit and a few lost socks. It was a small comfort in their old farmhouse, surrounded by thick woods, where strange noises sometimes tapped at the windows after dark. Ellie's parents indulged her, thinking it was just a phase, a child's way of making sense of the creaks and groans of the house settling. One rainy Thursday, as thunder rattled the window panes, Ellie insisted that something was different. Her mother took the flashlight and knelt down, expecting the usual. But this time, the beam caught something odd, a patch of disturbed floorboards, just beneath the center of the bed. When they pried the boards up, the smell of fresh earth wafted out, a dark, narrow tunnel stretched into the blackness below. Dirt was scattered in neat piles, as though someone, or something, had crawled up from beneath. The air was cold, and for a moment, it seemed to whisper. The father fetched a lantern and, against his wife's protests, slid feet first into the tunnel. The passage was tight, barely wide enough for him to squeeze through, and the walls were clawed with deep gouges. The further he crawled, the more he realized the tunnel didn't lead away from the house, but branched out like roots beneath every bedroom. At every junction, he found scraps of fabric, old toys, and a child's shoe he recognized as Ellie's, though it had been missing for months. Then, in the flickering lantern light, he saw dozens of small, muddy handprints smeared along the walls. Panicked, he scrambled back, heart pounding, but something was following. He heard the shuffling, the low guttural breaths. He burst from the tunnel, slamming the boards shut behind him. Ellis's parents called the police, but the officers found nothing but cold earth in a maze of burrows too narrow for any adult to navigate. That night, as the house settled into uneasy silence, Ellie whispered to her parents that she could hear voices coming from under her bed, calling her name, promising she could play forever, if only she'd join them in the dark. From that night on, the Halversons never checked under the bed again.